Hello, everyone. Okay, trying to settle in. This is my first legit stream in a while. Thank you, everyone. Oh my god, guys! What the heck? Thank you so much. I'm so embarrassed. Thank you. I feel my ears getting hot and it's my cat ears. Thank you, Dark Kit. Thank you, Hollow, for such an amazing start to the birthday stream. Only like 12 minutes in. Yes, it's my birthday, obviously. I have. I'm so jazzed. Um, I just. It's my birthday. Um, I'm pretty bad at celebrating my birthday, but it's really fun to celebrate with my subs and. Oh, sorry, I'm a little tipsy. It's fun to celebrate with my followers because I truly am so thankful for all the support to have this lifestyle I have. I do not take it for granted at all. Um, I feel like this was truly something I was made to do, an experience in my life. Um, I know there's a lot of hate around e-girls, and sometimes we deserve the hate. It is really frustrating that corporations do not pay employees enough for all the hard work they do. Like, literally, your job, you're worth probably 5, sometimes even 10 times more than you're actually paid, and you don't get enough vacation, and it's really shitty. And I was lucky enough I could escape the corporate world. Um, but not everyone has that ability, and I am very cautious of that. So, what I always try to do is forward Oh my god. Oh my god. Calcium, that pisses me off. If I could punch someone for you and fix that issue, I would. But the reason why I've always wanted to make a lot of money is because I give out a lot of money, okay? I tip at 20% is minimum for me. Like, I don't think I go out that much and spend that much, but a lot of times I will like tip people so much money. I'm like, oh, where did my money go? Um, so I think sometimes it's important to be ambitious and want to make a lot of money. I have 2 employees. I try to contract out people where I can, um, like hire editors and things like that. But sometimes I can't afford it. Like, my income is not um, secured. Like, it is not. Pride! Guys, I'm gonna cry. Okay, Pride, let me just say, Pride is OG before anyone. Alright, when I probably had like 100 followers or less, Pride followed me and shared my content, and I thought, Pride. Taco, thank you so much for the gifted. What? Thank you so much. Thank you, Dark Kit, for the little pop in. I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. Thank you for always making my streams amazing with your gifts and your support. It means so much to me. You've definitely made my birthday so bright. But yeah, Pride, I always looked up to him. He had such amazing content. And I just, I never forget the OGs. Like, the fact that someone noticed me when I was nothing and you cats. And he's still here today to support me. Pride, I notice you, and I always am so happy when you're happy, and I celebrate your wins. So thank you. Thank you for the support back in the day. I could not have made it here without you. So shout out to you, Pride. Go check out Pride's content. It's he is so handsome, like, and he's such a good person. Like, he's such a good soul, and you can tell when you follow him and see his content and tweets, and he's an amazing musician. So yeah, I hope the best for you, Pride. Thank you, Taco Cub. Oh gosh. All right, let's take another shot. You guys got me so jazzed. What an amazing 28th birthday. Um, I am so glad to be on this earth another year as someone who is prone to depression, is prone to think there's no hope in this world, that I feel so alone. It I think anyone who feels this way, you should really make such a big deal about your birthday, cuz it is a huge deal. Sometimes just living is fucking hard. Even if you did nothing that year, if you made it another year, I'm so proud of you. Congratulations, because life is fucking rough and people are so fucking mean. And capitalism, although great sometimes, can be so hard to live in. And yeah, like, stop. Yes, I'm an alcoholic. Cheers. Okay. So this stream, I wanted to just have some fun. Thank you, Pride. Alright, other people I want to shout out. Dark Kit always shows up to stream and just throws in subs even though he doesn't stay. Like, that's insane. Hey, it is what keeps me streaming. If I didn't get any subs, it would be hard to keep streaming, not gonna lie, guys. So you guys gotta shout out Taco Club, Dark Kit, And Hollow, I haven't seen you in a while, so welcome back. I know I stream at weird times, so hello, Yellow Freeze. Welcome to my channel. Um, yeah, I don't know. I didn't have much planned today. I think today is a great time to maybe reflect on some things. Maybe like we can talk about top animes of this year, my favorite animes, um, favorite games of this year, top games overall, and some questions that I've gotten on Twitter. Although I've answered them, I think it would be a little fun to, what is it? Explain on stream, you know? So, Campfire, Cooking in Another World. What? Is that really an anime? I need to write that down. Oh, you said LOL at the end. That makes me sus, but I'm gonna write it down. I like sussy things. Okay. Is it an anime or an H anime? Okay, you watched it with your son. So either you and your son have a very kinky relationship or it's family appropriate. So I'm going to assume it's the second one for my sanity. Um, okay. Um, Delicious in the Dungeon. Definitely up there for me. It is so good. Can't Communicate was pretty good too. But I never finished it. It didn't like really grasp me in, but I do agree that it did. I like the message. I am very socially awkward, and I can get into like a what is the word? Like comfy spell where I just do the same things, hang out with the same friends, which is not that many. I really don't have that many friends. So I really like the idea that she was trying to make 100 friends. Especially, I'm new to my area, I'm new to North Carolina, and I need to make friends around me. And before North Carolina, I was in Colorado, and I really didn't make that many friends because I was only there for 3 years, and that was during when I was like getting my grind on, so I didn't really have time to make friends. I agree with you, Mountain. I totally agree, but I think I have the social energy and skills to have a little more friends, you know? So I normally watch sub. I normally do totally judge people who watch dub, but I'm not gonna judge people who watch dub. There's nothing wrong with dub. I'm not I'm not a judgmental bitch anymore, but I do love the Japanese language. And I personally would like to learn the Japanese language. I personally hope that people get used to hearing other languages, even when it's different shows and languages that I'm not used to, like, for example, Portuguese. I love being familiar with the way other languages sound. So I always try to sub everything. Yes. Lose it. What are you talking about? Okay. Thank you, Jake. Thank you for the birthday wishes, everyone. Okay. Um, let's talk questions that I've been given because these questions were so much fun to answer. Um, from very serious questions to silly questions to nerdy questions. We're going to talk about it. So, if you would like to ask a question, feel free to ask on my recent tweet. That's like, do you have any questions / assumptions for me, or just being 28? Because I am 28 years old, which is insane because I'm sure everyone has felt this when you were in your younger, early 20s, maybe younger. You're like, oh my god, 30 is so old. I don't feel like it. I truly think 35 is going to be my prime. And I'm super excited to reach it. I really feel like an infant when it comes to being a content creator. I've been content creating now, upcoming, or if not, 4 years now. And that blows my mind. Normally, when you start a job, it takes you 1 year to get good at the job. Or like, kind of know what's going on with the job. And if you're a prodigy, maybe you're really good at 1 year. But 1 year, you're like learning everything and you're like, oh yeah, I got everything. 2 year, you start actually developing the skills to get good at it, I think. And then after year 2, you kind of realize what are the steps you need to be better. And then I think year 3, you realize, year 2, 3, you're realizing like what you don't know. And then you work on what you don't know. And so finally, year 4, I think I realized like, oh, yes, here are the things that I don't know and how to get better at them. So if you guys have been following me from the beginning, like, I think I've improved so much. Even though I'm 28, maybe I look younger, maybe I just look more polished, like with my design of myself, with my makeup. Oh my god. I think literally today I figured out my makeup. I've been trying so many different makeup looks, and I'm a tomboy. Background of me, my mom is very simple. She's not a girly girl. I wouldn't say she's a tomboy girl, but she's just not a girly girl. And so she never did makeup. I had to learn makeup all on my own. My mom tried putting eyeliner, and I watched my mom go through her awkward eyeliner phase at 40. She didn't keep it up, so I had to learn this on YouTube through trial and error. So yeah, here I am today. And I just learned to have fun with it. And I'm still learning. I'm sure it will still change up. And that's why I think 35, I'm calling it, I'm putting money on it. Whoever wants to place bets with each other, 35 will be my prime. I will look the hottest I will have ever looked at 35 years old. Promise. Promise. So, okay, we got Elemental is recommending Frieren. Watching that, Journey's End, great one. Anyone who hasn't started Frieren, wait till episode. It's a slow, cozy anime, but there are some like moments, and that is episode 9. So give it a chance till episode 9, and then I was hooked. We got Ragna Crimson. Let me write these down. I actually haven't heard of Ragna Crimson, but I love getting recommendations, so thank you. Ragna Crimson. I feel like that, if I haven't heard of it, it's pretty low key, so that's impressive. You are a true anime person if you name an anime and I don't know it. Or it's old, which I'm not sure I'm that into old animes. Time Rendering. Kaiju no 8. Go Go Loser Rangers. I watched some Reincarnated as a Slime, but it didn't really capture. It's cozy. It's cozy and that's it. And sometimes if I really want something on in the background, I'll put Reincarnated as a Slime because like there's not really any pressure. Um Unnamed Memory. Cool. Alright, we got another one from A. It's Junior. Himumaru Sumo. Cool. That is the first one you ever watched. Interesting. I didn't know Persona 5 was an anime. Uh, Thank you for the birthday wishes, Zypher and Shiny. Black Butler is a throwback. I watched Black Butler back when I was really into Yahweh. Oh no. Oh no. And I don't know if I could be back into Black Butler anymore. Like, like 13. Anyways. All right, since we're on the topic of anime, let's just talk about anime. I need to like get on my anime list. Wait, let me bring it up. My anime list. Okay. The problem with my anime, sometimes signing up for things for me is like, okay, am I signing up for my anime list? Should I do it with my business account or my personal account? Because technically, I love anime personally. But technically, if I'm to share it, I should do it with my business account, right? So we'll see if I remember my login. Okay. Okay, I have it with my business. Okay. I didn't add anything to my anime list. Let's use my little brain cells, my 3 little brain cells. Okay, what have we watched? Obviously, right now we're watching Frieren. Or Freyren, whatever. Add to list. Okay. Done. Freyren, Jujutsu Kaisen. My Hero Academia. Naruto regular and Naruto Shippuden. Do they have regular Naruto? Maybe not. Kill la Kill. Let me share this while I'm going through this. Keep on wrapped. I watched some of Hunter x Hunter, but did not. Okay, question for chat. What is. I feel like me just doing this alone shows you how anime awkward I am. But, what is the number of episodes you guys. What is the perfect number of trial episodes to give an anime? because I think I did one episode of Hunter x Hunter and I'm like, no. 5? Okay, but Freyrin needed 9. Dorohedoro. I'm only gonna do the ones I like right now, so what else do we got? Oh, Hell's Paradise. What the fuck? That's a movie. What's the fucking Japanese name? Jigokuraku. Jigokuraku. Oh yes, I've been recommended Assassination Classroom, but I haven't gotten around to it. Attack on Titan. Black Clover? No, okay. Black Clover to me is literally just a redo of Naruto, but as wizards, even though Naruto is wizards. Like, it's nothing new to me. But I've only done, like, the first 1 or 2 episodes, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, top anime. Oh yeah, Full Metal Alchemist. I should just go through the top because, I mean, I'm pretty basic. Actually never heard of Gintama. Interesting. It's like top for a lot of things. Fruits Basket? Really? I was obviously an anime girl growing up, so of course I read Fruits Basket. I didn't watch it. But I don't think it aged well. Like, middle school, high schooler girl, the center of attention of all these different age dudes, some fucking 30, 40 years old now. I don't think so. Monster I'm currently watching, so that's pretty good, but it's definitely a slow one. Can't watch that. I will literally die. Vinland Saga definitely should be on the top of my list. Mob Psycho. I don't like that it's divided into seasons. I get why they do it, but I don't like it. Okay. Vinland Saga. I just said it. Mob Psycho. No, stop it. Mob Psycho. Like the List of the Dead. What is it? That anime where everyone's turning into zombie. He's a jock dude who is an office worker. Zom 100. Thank you, Junior. Amazing. It's so good. It is so good. I love. I'm not a fan of One Piece. But I am excited for the new One Piece to come out because I heard they're redoing One Piece, but ensuring that it's more fast paced because apparently my die-hard One Piece fans are like, yes, they made the anime draw out on purpose. And I'm like, fuck, that's exactly how I feel. I'm like, it's way too drawn out. Like, what the fuck is happening? So, if they remake it and it's more fast paced, I think I will like it. Mm. Are we counting movies? Because I do love Princess Mononoke. I did not like Cyberpunk Edge Runners. We won't be alive to see One Piece. Oh no! What do you mean? 10 years? I plan to be alive in 10 years. I don't know about you. Drunk. That Dungeon Meshi. Great. What are other popular ones, guys? I really want to watch Nana, but I think I'll cry. And maybe unalive myself. Spy X Family. Chainsaw Man. Ugh. Bleach, true. Mm. One Punch Man. La 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 ma. I got jasmine tea with boba. 75% sweet. It's different wherever you get it. Most of the time I get 50% sweet, but this place doesn't make it too sweet, so it's perfect. I think this is it. So, a background into my anime, um, an insight into my anime background. Thank you, Joel. Um, is that I watched anime growing up, right? I lived in and grew up in southern US, southeast US, and so I was heavily influenced by white southern culture. So at one point, I felt ashamed of being Asian, essentially, and dropped my love for anime quite a bit. Not completely, but I definitely wasn't into anime like when I was in college and maybe a little after college. Thank you, Sigma. Not Alabama, South Carolina. But then I don't know what made me pick it back up, but I did. And I'm really, really glad I did because there's just a piece of life that everyone can learn from anime. I really wish more people watched anime. And now in 2024, it's becoming normal. Like, kids are definitely watching anime. It is the social norm. The cool kids know about anime. And it makes me really happy because even though some of the fucking teens nowadays really give me the heebie jeebies and make me very concerned about life, I am looking forward to what they come up with because I definitely do think they're more informed. I think they're more like cultured globally. I just noticed Loki's here. What are you doing, baby? Hi. You just gonna chill in the background? So yeah, we'll see. Okay. Let's see what my list looks like now. What is this? I know I did not just add 3 things. The fuck? Give me my list. There we go. Is this right? Bye, Elemental. Thanks for popping in. Yes, I watched Attack on Titan. Okay. So, there are some animes that I definitely loved at the beginning and then it kind of teetered off, or it's in a lull right now, or I haven't finished it, or I'm in the middle of it. But so far, what I've watched. So, Attack on Titan, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of lost towards the end, but it's still spicy. I haven't finished it, so no spoilers. But it is up there for me. Oh, Kill la Kill. Ugh, how could I forget Kill la Kill? Or did I add it? Let's scroll through real quick. Oh my fucking god. Wonder Egg Priority. Okay, so Wonder Egg Priority might be an anime you guys are unfamiliar with. I don't think it gained a lot of popularity because A, it didn't finish, and B, they fucked up the ending episodes. They try to so they must have ran out of funding and then they tried to wrap it up in what do they call it, an EVA or something, and it just did not make sense at all. So if you just ignore those episodes, it is the most incredible animes possible, in my opinion. This would be top of my list just because it hits really close to home. Trigger warning, suicide. I had a love of mine commit suicide, and when you have someone young in your life that commits suicide, like, there's a deep hole in you that really cuts deep. And this anime talks about it, and it does such a good job of it. Um, and most importantly, this is all about female and woman female friendship, and it's so powerful. I think in my generation, I don't know about the new generation or and the old generation, like, because of patriarchal society, for some reason, a lot of women feel like we're competition to each other. And so when I find different signs of, what is it? Different messages that say, like, hey, women can be friends, we can empower each other. That's always hit really close to me, and that I've always resonated with, because I have such wonderful female friends. So, yeah, this anime does that, and it talks about different struggles that females go through, and I resonate with the main character, because the main character is not the best person. But after she goes through all this trauma, she's like, no, I'm never gonna let this happen again. It's like you go through trauma and you don't play the victim anymore. Even though she was really bullied, and her friend was like, it's fine and everything's fine. But actually, the friend got bullied. And she's like, no, I'm gonna do something about it and take action. And so that is a message that truly, truly resonates with me. And I love how magical the anime is while being very realistic to relationships. I think that's the main thing that draws me to anime. Like, if they're imaginative and Zephy! What the heck? Thank you for the subs! Welcome to stream! I really need to make my graphic and give away my little PC. Thank you guys so much. Yes, it's my birthday. I am 28 years old. And I'm just getting started, guys. But yeah. Okay. Best anime of all time for me. I think I'm gonna list number 1 as Wonder Egg Priority. That is very personal. That is not by any standards, conventional standards, and it might not be everyone's favorite, but it is my fucking favorite, and I'm putting it on the fucking list. Thank you, Alvons. Joel, thank you, Zephy. I wish the same for you. You are so sweet, and I am so grateful for your support after all these years. Joel, do not hate on people complimenting me, even though, yes, I do have a husband. Whether someone is taken or single, you should never stop complimenting people. I compliment people all the time. Everyone can use compliments. When I think a guy or a girl or anyone I see, they just look gorgeous and they're dressed up amazing, and I can tell they have like just a bright aura, I compliment them. One guy I saw today, my husband was with me, and he just looked great. He just looked so snazzy. Thank you, Joel. Yes, some people take insult, but they shouldn't. But, everyone is different. Jet! Thank you so much. And he had these awesome earrings. I could go on of how amazing he looked, but I'm not gonna make people feel uncomfortable. So I just pick one thing and I'm like, your earrings look incredible on you. And he's just like, thank you. I said it in front of my husband. My husband agreed with me. How's Mr. Chon doing? He's doing great. Thank you for asking. Do I have a husband? Yes, I have a husband. All right, I'm making a Google Docs. Top 5 anime. Okay. Top 5 anime of 2024 for me. Of all time. Number 1. Wonder Egg Priority. My cat is not dead. Loki, they think you're dead. Stop. Blink. Move. He is very strangely still. Bubby. Loki. Loki. There you go. He meowed. Okay. Number 2. Mob Psycho was pretty fucking good. I do really love Kill la Kill. Okay, wait. I'm rethinking this. Top anime, more like that has shaped my personality or defines my personality, hits close to top anime that defined my life. How about that? 5 animes that defined my life. There we go. This is serious. Okay, Wonder Egg Priority, Mob Psycho, Kill la Kill, Naruto. Fucking love Naruto. Oh, okay. Oh. I can't zoom in anymore, but oh. Am I a furry? If you want me to be. Rawr. Maybe Jujutsu Kaisen. I do love Jujutsu Kaisen a lot. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants you. Don't talk about what people don't want. You don't know people like that. It's no kink shaming here. Hey, Gifted. Welcome. Let me look through the Netflix and the Crunchyroll to make sure this is legit. if I could add, are we counting Avatar: The Last Airbender and Castlevania? Let's see if my anime list acknowledges Avatar: The Last Airbender. Thank you so much, Alan. No. Castlevania. No. Slick Trick. Welcome back. The fact that you think crisscross applesauce is Coomer bait means you're horny AF. Thank you. Thank you, Gifted. Thank you, Jade, for the birthday wishes. I know, they're wishing me happy birthday. Come here. We're matching. Puppy. No. Say hi to stream. You gotta earn your rent. Okay? Loki, which one's your favorite anime? I think you've only watched Naruto. You haven't really watched. I think you watched Jujutsu Kaisen too. Which one's your favorite? Blink at your favorite. One Direct Priority. No, no, no. I'm not letting you go. One Direct Priority. Mob Psycho. Kill la Kill. Naruto. Jujutsu Kaisen. Damn it. He didn't like any of them. Okay. How do I look up? Okay, categories, anime. Netflix is counting Castlevania as anime. Just saying. Just saying. Agretsuko. I have to get rid of one. I might have outgrown Naruto. I don't want to outgrow Naruto. But yes, Agretsuko is like every older woman, like an adult woman, like 23 and up, Agretsuko is our fucking lives. Um, Especially if you've worked an office job, which I have. I know I'm young and it seems like I've been online forever now, but once upon a time, Chan was an office girl and she dreamed of being a creator. And that's what Agretsuko was. And she hated her office job, but she also loved her office job. Okay. I think we gotta move Mob Psycho down. I think this might be more accurate. Where is Death Note? I outgrew Death Note. Death Note did not age well. Is this it? Is this the list, guys? Let me look around my room. What do you think, Lucky? I think it is. Okay, we got another suggestion. Kimagure Orange Road. Alright. I think this is the list. 5 animes that define my life. Wonder Egg Priority, Agretsuko, Kill la Kill, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Mob Psycho. In that order. In that fucking order. Done. Done. Easy. Alright. We've been thinking about mine for a hot minute. I want to hear everyone else's. Hopefully you guys have had time to think about yours. What are 5 animes that defined your life? I want to see it in chat, because I could use anime suggestions. I want 5. You can't just tell me one thing that you like. I want to hear all 5. What are the 5 animes that defined your life? I'm bringing up the questions because we're going to do questions next. Everyone's shy. Alright, I guess we're gonna avoid it. It's fine. Oh, here we go. Steins Gate. Wow, I don't think I've heard any of these. Steins Gate, Duke of Death, and His Majesty, Dr. Stone. That's 3. Steins Gate. The Duke of Death. I heard a lot of good things about Dr. Stone, so it's on the list. That's understandable. Love redo of a healer. I mean, gross. Why would you like redo of a healer? That's so weird. Weirdo. Dorohedoro, great one. Defined Your Life, though. Dorohedoro, Defined Your Life. I mean, it's a great anime. Not that much judgment, but I would be very surprised. I do want to make time for Madoka Magica. It is something I just, you hear like, it's a good one. It's one that will shock you. It's not what you think it will be. So I'm like, yeah, I should watch that. Evangelion? Okay. Evangelion. What, Cypher? Thank you, SS. Evangelion. Evangelion. Evan G. Lion. Yeah, it's my birthday. Thanks, Rishi. Evan G. Lion. I got it. I literally got it on the dot. All right. New chapter, new questions. Hold on. First, did we get any more questions? Did you guys ask on the Twitter post? No. All right. So I'm doing good. Always taking suggestions for anime. I got a list going that I've been writing that everyone's been recommending. Can you see that? This is my handwriting. This is like sloppy handwriting. This isn't my good handwriting. First, I tried kind of hard at the beginning, and then we lost hope. Am I in a relationship? Yes, I am married. Alright. We're taking questions. Throw questions in the chat. Throw questions in the Twitter post. Yes, these are ones I'm gonna try and watch. Hunter x Hunter. How many episodes of Hunter x Hunter do I need to try before I give up on it? I need to know. Is it actually good? is it actually? Like, really, really, really look deep down in your soul and ask yourself, do I actually like something that's good? Or, or am I just a goober? Do I suck? I ask myself a lot. I ask myself that a lot. That. My hero isn't trash. Thanks, anxiety. My hero. Okay, it's a bait. It's not. I don't know. I understand why people call it basic, so I don't take offense when people call it basic, but I do think the thoughtfulness of how the quirks interact and have like weaknesses is well thought out. All right. I'm a little silly Billy. I'm gonna pour another shot and be right back. And we'll answer questions because we're entering a new chapter of the stream. Ooh. Ooh. I like that question costume. We're gonna get back to it. Oh, Slick Trick finally got back to the old question. Number one, Berserk. I feel like that's a beige flag, bro. That's a like I've heard really terrible things about people who like Berserk and really good things about Berserk. So Lex! What the heck? Guys, give a shout out to Lex Kuma. She is an amazing creator. I was supposed to collab with her at their Hot Tub stream. Rue collabed with her, and I got really sick, so I wasn't able to make it. But she is a wonderful, wonderful soul. I do not try to recommend creators that I don't really know, but everything I've experienced from Lex has been not only the nicest, most generous soul, but she is just so well thought out. She is so professional. She is so adorable. And I enjoy her aura. I haven't met her in person, but like, I really, really, really hope that we get to collab in the future once I'm feeling better. So, yes, please, if anyone deserves your love, it is Lex. Please check her out. Just click, once you click her profile, you will see what I'm talking about. I'm not lying to you guys. She is adorable in every single way. And her cosplays are just top tier. So, if you guys are coming from Lex or you're new here, hi, I am Chanko Cat. Shiny! Thank you so much. I'm Chanko Cat. I'm very similar to Lex. I'm a cosplayer. I'm an e-girl. I'm here to just give you a good time on the internet and just give you another person to follow and hopefully put a smile on your face and just allow a little happiness by sharing the love of video games and anime and cats. So, welcome to my stream. Sometimes I cook, sometimes we talk about life, and anime, and love. So, if you like that, stick around. And if you like that, check out Lex because her vibes are very similar. So, yeah. Okay, guys. I was. Thanks, Joey. Let me take a little shot. It will take 5 minutes, and I'll be right back because we're starting a new chapter of the stream. The new chapter of the stream, we're gonna answer some questions that I was asked on Twitter, such as What's an average month of income from OF? Um, does OF have any effect on my relationship? What is my favorite content to create? And what got me into content creation on OF? Was it necessity, desire, curiosity, a combination, or any other reason? So these are some of the questions I'm going to answer here in just a bit. I'm going to take a little shot to loosen up. So be right back. In the meantime, enjoy my cat licking himself. Thanks for the birthday wishes, Beardicon. Mwah. Oh no, oh no, oh no, stop analyzing my background. Okay. Um, all right. So, let's talk about. I'm sorry. Oh, Chair-san, not Loki. I thought you guys were. Okay, wait. Let me get out of. Wait. Ugh. Loki mess. Let's start with the juiciest question. Probably people want to know. What is an average month of income from OF that I get? What is everyone's guess? Don't say anything if you saw the answer on Twitter, because I did answer. Or, no, better question. Or, yeah, let's answer that. How much do you think I make off of OF in a month? And then I have another question for you guys to answer before I answer. We got 10K, not bad. 6K, still a great wage. I think if you're making 6K off OF, like, great, amazing. 4K. Enough to cover rent or mortgage? Well, yeah, obviously, or else I would not be doing this full time. I'm giving you guys no hints. Slick Trick, how we doing on YouTube? I do not check YouTube very often. Is it just you again? Oh my god, it's totally just you again, lulz. Just for fun and games. 12K. Any more guesses? 9K. 15K. 4 to 5K. Today is my actual birthday. Okay. I think we have. Do we have all the guesses? I'm not Filipino. I'm Chinese, Indonesian, Vietnamese American. Okay, Meatball. That's okay. That's okay. Now, the next question for you guys is if you had to sell your noodles, how much would it be worth it to sell your noodles for pretty much the rest of your life and not work a full-time job? How much would you do that for? A month. A month. Sorry. A month specifically. $2,800. That is a very specific number. 16,420. 15K. I would not do it for any amount. I'm DSI. What does that mean? What is DSI? Trip, I will get back to you. Thank you for asking question. 3,000 a month after taxes. 4K a month? Absolutely. Absolutely. $1K a month? An extra 1K. What does that mean? Oh, you would just do it on the side for a 1K a month? That is very doable. All right, certified lover boy. What's your price a month that you would share your noodles? I don't think there's anything wrong with having a low number for selling your noodles, okay? Like, let's be real here. Extra money is extra money, and if you have nice noodles, Dark Cat, I thought you left. Thank you so much for the sub. Sometimes just getting that extra money and knowing your noodles are hot as fuck and making someone happy is nice. No, you guys know what I'm not actual noodles, but your noodles, your noodles. Noodles. Your noodle pics. Don't make me spell it out. I'll get banned on Twitch and it'll be your fault. Okay. Don't say that, meatball. Don't sell your. That's what I'm gonna say. Don't sell yourself short. 5K a month is great. Is great. Y'all are silly. Okay. So, my average income, let's make corrections. I am an LLC now. Before, I used to. Oh, interesting, Slick Trick. You're a DSI, a divine sovereign individual. I'm a baby god. I was born hard coded like this. Money has no meaning to me, has no weight, so no amount of money. Respect. That's cool. Um, show the world your penny. All right. The average month of OF for me is probably 30K a month. Now I've been really sick, so that number super fluctuates. And my best month, which is another one of the questions that I got, my best month, I made $80,000. So, yeah, I think you guys would be very surprised how achievable it is. When I was starting out, within 3 months, I got up to 10K. Now, this is not everyone's success story. I am an obsessive person. I researched a lot. I put a lot of effort into achieving that amount. I am very fortunate. I have corporate experience, so I was able to input that into my success. A lot of OF creators don't achieve that without a management. So I'm very fortunate that I was able to achieve that success, and I don't think that's normal. I have 2 employees that I employ. I don't see all that money to myself. So now that I'm an LLC, I really do save that money, most of that money, so I can pay my employees in the long term, especially when I have downturns like me being super sick. I try to pay myself around 10K a month. That's before taxes. And then the rest I try to invest in my business, and I try to compensate my employees very well. I try to give them bonuses as much as I can for their hard work, and I invest. I invest so that if there's any like fluctuation, that I can survive it. So, okay, we have some comment that is, I do not take any comments as I do not take most comments as insulting, so let me try to answer these comments as respectfully as I can. The first comment we have is, given that it may affect your future employment options, it's a very age and time sensitive field. You want to be making comfortably more than normal wage, so making that amount per month has to go towards pension as well. So yes, I max out my retirement as much as possible. I am very sensitive to the fact that my monthly income is not a guaranteed thing. At any point could it go, because social media could change or something, like anything could happen, right? I think that's just being a good entrepreneur knowing that, even if you sell popcorn, right? You could have a really good high end month where it's doing super well, you're at the talk of the town, but the next month you're doing terrible, right? So that is just a good business strategy overall. When you're an entrepreneur, everything is time sensitive. When you're living up success, don't assume that it's gonna be forever, you know? But personally, I do not think being a creator and an OF person is an age thing. I think it's important to note that all my fans currently like me at the age I am, and because they are the age they are. A lot of my fans are around my age, maybe a little older, like in their 30s, but as they age, their tastes in women and noodles are going to age along with them, should they be a psychologically mature and normal person, which is most of my fans. If you are not a psychologically mature and normal person, as in a negative, harmful way, then I most of the time do not want to deal with you. And most of the time, those people do not make a good wage to support my type of content in the first place. But personally, I am not planning to do OF in the long run. This is my personal decision and not something that I've decided because, like, oh, it's only because it's an age sensitive thing. I've personally decided this because I plan to have children, and I personally am not super attracted to. I am not a super sexual person, I guess. Like, I'm a sexual person to my partner, and I don't mind sharing that, but that is not my whole personality, and that is not everything I want to give to the world. So that is something that I will eventually move out of, and I am not ever going to be ashamed of what I did because of what it's brought me in life. Um, okay, and then we have if you're investing at a minimum to a trust, you could have a yearly return that is tax free and you can leave it to family with generational wealth, even if you don't have your direct offspring. Interesting. I didn't know that. I don't believe in just giving anyone money, even if it's your family. Personally, I think everyone should earn their money. As I have children, that might change. I do want to fund my children's college and opportunities for them. Like, if they wanted to start a business, I would potentially fund that, but it would not just be, oh, that's my kid, let me fund it for them. If anyone came to me with a business plan and was like, hey, I need funding, I'm like, all right, let me review this business plan. Let me see if it's sound. Let me give my advice and review. Literally, if you guys DM'd me your business plan and you wanted an investment, I would legitimately look through it and we could talk about it. I would do this for literally everyone. So I'm not giving my kids just benefit of the doubt just because they were pooped out of my vagina. Like, I want their success, and if I treat them the same as most people, I feel like they would be more successful. But thank you for that input, Monkey Chef. What is your business? I assume OF is your side business. No, OF is currently my main hustle and my main moneymaker, but I would like to transition into doing art. Art will be my side hustle, and hopefully will take on being my main hustle in the future because I am very passionate about art, and that is my actual personality. I think I could do art forever. I could network with art people. I can't really network with that many OF people. Lex is one of the few people that I can network with. Rue, Waifu Next Door, Re, because we're very aligned. But I would say most OF people, and even some of them, are very sexual forward, and I don't always vibe with that. I don't like being touched by strangers, you know? So that's why I don't think OF is the best for me. I do love looking good. I do love being. I wouldn't say I like being sexualized, but I think sexuality is an art. So I think of it more as an artistic thing. And then sometimes I've just been like, oh, this is a good way to get money. But I don't think it's a thing that I am very passionate about. Whereas some people are passionate about it. And I think that's awesome and super sustainable, but it's not for me. Let's see. Social media can change. Yes. Social media can change at the drop of a hat. So when I started TikTok, I feel like it was a lot easier to blow up. I could just make a little simple dancey dance video and would still get 10K views. And nowadays, it's a lot harder. You really have to stand out, especially with COVID and people dealing with the hardships of the economy. They're like, fuck it, I'm gonna become a creator. So the competition is a lot rougher, but that doesn't mean it's not possible. Slick Trick asks, did you panic when OF said it was shutting down adult content for 60 seconds a couple years back? No, not really, because I was fortunate enough that I had set up a Fansly that was still going to do adult content. And so luckily I had a following there, and I knew that I could transition pretty easily if I needed to for Fansly. So that's why it's there, just in case, because OF is fuck OF. But we're not going to talk about that right now. How old you are? I am 28 years old today. I tried Monkey Chef. I tried doing an OF, but people offered to pay me to never create an OF. What? What? What do you mean? That's crazy. Men are attracted to the most fertile. I don't know men, and I'm not going to speak for men, but as someone who is married to a man, I know that's not true. You age, your content doesn't. You can be 25 forever in content. I know with AI, if I really wanted to be a content creator forever and I thought that was true, I could put a filter. I can do AI. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying to do it for attention. I really don't care if you guys know what my face looks like. I used my face because I was lazy, honestly, and I wasn't thinking. I'm not as smart as everyone gives me credit for, but I am smarter than some people think I am. Like most people. Um, Pet shrimp. Even regular jobs are becoming uncertain like that now due to all the change, automation, AI, etc. I think that is true, but corporate jobs, most of the time, hopefully, if you're in a good company, do make it a bit harder to fire you. I really see this in my husband's experience with corporate. He is on a manager level and he's like, God, I want to fire these people. But there's so much systematic approaches you have to do to fire someone and evidence you have to like line up to fire someone. But it also depends what state you're in. So, what state, what company you're in, things like that. Top Asian asks, did you go to college? Yes, I went to college. I graduated with a marketing and economics degree. I recommend college to everyone, no matter what field you go in, but I don't believe you have to go to college as soon as you get out of high school. I think it is an amazing and wonderful thing if you think you need a break because college is expensive and dedicating 4 years to one specific field is huge, right? So, one of my cousins actually graduated college and decided that she wanted to take a break year for 1 or 2 years and intern at law offices just as a receptionist to get an idea of what being a lawyer would be like, you know? And I think that's so amazing because when you're young, you just think like some people at least, like I can fall in love with any job and any field and any knowledge bucket because I just get so excited about the potential. I could see myself as a lawyer, I could see myself as a doctor, I could see myself as an engineer, I could see myself as a construction worker. Like, seriously, I think most jobs are fucking cool, and whatever job you have, tell me about it. You could talk my ear off about it, and I will be so interested because I think most things in life are pretty fucking cool. But that's just me. So, um, I think it's incredible that she has the emotional maturity to understand that college has no rush. Walmart is not fucking. What do you mean Walmart is not cool? Yes, it is. They are a multi-billion-dollar company. Even if you're a cashier, you have an insight to how Walmart has become a multi-billion-dollar company. Just saying. Just remember that. I used to be a cashier. I used to be a waitress. I was When I was little, I thought I wanted to be a professional waitress. And I could still be a waitress professionally. Like, I like people. Not all the time, but yeah. Thanks for the hydration, Biggie Legend. I do need to hydrate. Where's. Oh. Hey, Joey. That's awesome. I teach music for a living. I went to college. Now I don't have to work. Service or labor? I mean, technically, teaching music is a service. But it's great you don't think that. AI is going to kill art and e-girls, and that's only a year or two out. Store up, winter is coming. I don't think that's true. I think people who aren't truly understanding of AI and its capacity and people's what drives people to connect with content believes that. Where AI can be successful, and yes, maybe it may get good enough to where people believe it's a real person. Think about yourself. Think about what makes you follow a creator and really decide to use your hard-earned money to support that creator, it's not just pretty pictures. It's not just them looking sexy. It's not just things looking aesthetically perfect, which is what AI is for. Personally, what makes me decide to spend my hard-earned money to a creator is, what is their goal? What is the message, emotion that they're putting out to the world? Do I support it? Do I need this in my life? I think need is an important thing. We don't really need AI, but it is really nice and effective. However, it can be used as a major inspiration and major tool to communicate your value and your message to other people. So I think it's important to know that AI should be and will be a tool for a very long time to people before it replaces us. And at the point it replaces us, humankind is doomed. There is, in the future, a reality, and artists and creators have depicted this reality already. Like Chobits, when robots can replace human connection, we're fucked, right? So much less babies are gonna be made. When we replace the need for human connection. And at that point, what can you do? I think if you're an art competition and you don't run the art through AI, you're stupid. There's also an artist that won an AI art generated competition through his own personal artwork. So, Joey, I see your message. Just say noodles instead of the word you're saying. But Joey, if his message goes through, do you consider being on the internet selling noodles as work? Yes, because I input labor, time, and expenses to produce noodles, good looking noodles, and I sell it, which creates value to people, which is why they buy it. That's just basic economics. And if you don't understand that, you need to go to school and learn that. Thank you, Maddie. Thanks, Apple. Okay. Wow. We stuck on that one question on Twitter for a while, and then you guys had so many questions for me. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Biggie, for your support. Okay. Second question we're getting to on Twitter. Does having an OF have any effect on a relationship before and after? Like if you had a partner before or after, how did you consult or include them in the decision you made? I wouldn't have a problem with dating, but it would have to be very clear and no deception. Figured I'd ask. Thank you, Pet Shrimp. I enjoy having your presence here and bringing a positive experience to the stream. Okay, has OF affected my relationship before and after? So, a little bit about my background. And I can only talk about my experiences as a creator, and I am just one person. I know there's so many creators out there that have different experiences, and there's nothing wrong with any of these experiences. Even if it's, thank you, Flaming, even if it's a terrible experience, just know experiences are there for you to learn from. So, we have all had terrible experiences, and we take that, we learn from it to have better experiences. My experience with getting into the field is that I did not start until I was in a relationship. I didn't plan it that way, it just happened that way of how it gets started and things like that. So I met my husband when I was in college, and we started dating. I don't know, do you guys want to hear my love story? Because I feel like it goes hand in hand. But essentially, yes. Okay. Yeah. All right. Crankin'. Love story is that was your husband dating another girl? No. As sappy as possible, too. Okay. So, let's see. Setting up the story. Scenario setup. John had been hurt by many guys. I think as many people do, they start out just trying to find a person that's good for them, right? With the most pure intentions. And everyone wants to find their person, and they're like, I'm a lovable person, right? But we're also, young and horny. So I don't like to think there's a separation between male and female. As much as you guys want to have sex, most women, especially around 18, early 20s, want to have sex too. So I'm talking to these guys, and they're like attractive, and I'm like, yes, I want to have sex with you. And they're like, yes, I want to have sex with you. So we would hook up, but I'm someone who opens my heart and opportunity to anyone. I really don't care most of the time what guys look like. People are going to berate me for saying that, but for the most part, it's true. The only thing about looks that I look for is how clean you are, how active you are, and if you actually care to get a career, those are pretty much baseline what I'm looking for. So, yes, to a certain degree, looks matter. But if I could show you the list of guys that I liked and was attracted to, you guys be like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Which is fine. And a lot of times, guys didn't want anything to do with me. They truly thought that a woman who would hook up with you on a first date isn't marriage material or dating material, or I would have the opposite, where I would go on one date with this guy and he would want to marry me. And it's like, I don't want that, but I also don't want to not be taken seriously. So had a lot of one night stands that weren't supposed to be one night stands, but became one night stands because of their decisions, which I do not hate them for, but I just want you guys to know everyone has poor dating experience. And let's see. So I fell in love with this one guy who was not over his ex. And that's okay, because we're all human. I know what it's like to not be over your ex, but that doesn't mean you don't have the capacity to love someone else. I was young, so I wasn't trying to look for anything serious. And honestly, I hooked up with someone before I knew he wanted to be serious with me. And then he communicated that he wanted to be serious with me. And I was like, oh shit, my bad. I didn't know, because you're literally in California and I'm in South Carolina. Like, I didn't think you wanted this to be anything. But after he communicated that he wanted to be serious with me, I wanted to be serious with him because he was so wonderful. So we fell in love. Unfortunately, trigger warning, suicide. He committed suicide because he had a very unhealthy relationship with his self-love, and he wasn't over his ex, and he really let that control him. So he ended up committing suicide, and I was not over him. I didn't think I would ever really find someone to fill what he filled for me for a very long time. So for me at the time, the only need I needed to fill was my sexual drive at the time. And so I would just I would try to find a friends with benefits, because STDs are very real and I'm very afraid of STDs. So I would try to find, it's okay, it is really sad and I miss him a lot, but I do think as people who love you pass away, they're looking down on you and wishing the best for you and putting little seeds in your life to become what they hope to compensate for missing out in your life. I know that's so hippy dippy, but I truly, truly believe that. So anyways, I'm trying to fill just the horny void, and Sean really went through like a fuck girl phase, just trying to find a friends with benefit to fill that void. I'm a one person gal, but then when I was trying to do that, my own fucking friends with benefits dude, all I told him, tell me if you're hooking up with other people. I just want to know. I just don't want to have STDs, bro. That is my standard. If you're hooking up with people, fine. But only have other friends with benefits. Don't hook up with random people. That was my standard. Bro didn't tell me anything. Bro had a fucking girlfriend while he was hooking up with me. So I'm like, what the fuck? And all these other dudes I was trying to hit up were kicking me to the curb. And I'm like, fuck this. If guys can play around with women's feelings. Oh, and then I discovered the dildo. Yes. He had told me he had broken up with his girlfriend, but in reality, he was like on and off with the girlfriend. Anyways, I discovered the dildo. Sean was 18 or 19 years old, when she discovered the dildo. And I'm like, wow, I don't need the dick. Technology can take care of most things that I need out of a man to deal with this horniness. But don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I do still need the connection. And I need the attention. I need the sexual attention, but I don't need the sex anymore, thanks to the dildo. So, Chan's new plan of attack let me continue the story after the ad break. We got an ad break in 15. I'm gonna hydrate because that's important. That's what the ad breaks are for. I don't know how to monetize my streams on. I might not qualify, Slick Trick. But thank you for the suggestion. Okay, maybe Twitch is fucking up and it's not telling me. Oh, no, here we go. Really, Slick Trick? Alright, I'm gonna check socials and, like, take a little mental break. So, be right back. Thanks, Wolverine. Thank you, Dice. Okay, we're back from the ad break. How did I move on from... Oh, wait, what was it? How did you move on from being lied to? I just did. I got really good at not taking things personally. When things happen to you, it's not because people are trying to attack you. They're just that kind of person. And the best thing you can do for yourself is just say, oh, you're that kind of person. We had this experience, which has been wonderful, and I found out something new about you, and I need to remove myself from this situation now that I learned this aspect of you. That's just experience. That's just meeting people and dealing with people. It is what it is. I would have told the girlfriend, but this was not his first time. This was not his second time. This was not his third time doing this. This was literally his like sixth time doing this to her. So he had told me the stories, and I thought he had finally moved on from her because it was like the fucking sixth time this would have happened. But he still did it to her. So really, it's her fault, in my opinion. So I'm like, she knows, whatever. I just moved on. And since that happened, I was like, I'm not gonna take any dude seriously if they're gonna be like this. I'm just gonna go on dates with them and have a good time with them, and that's it. I want good memories. I can have good memories with one guy. I can have good memories with different guys. Like, it doesn't matter as long as we're having a good time. So that brings me to husband. I met husband in my class. I was really dedicated to showing exactly who I was to the world, which is a huge fucking nerd, right? So I was tired of trying to fit in. So before I was trying to be the good girl, good Southern girl, trying to fit in society, trying to be the perfect wife for a man and, fit in what society had told me what a woman should be. And when that didn't work out, I was like, you know what? I know exactly who I wanted to be when I was young, and that really vibed with me. So I went back to watching anime. I went back to playing video games, and I went back to being proud of it. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes. Thank you, Wolverine. Went back to playing League of Legends. I took that and pushed that in my personal and professional life. So in one of my classes, we had projects, and we could pick any company to present on. And I decided, thank you, Mad Max. I decided to present on League of Legends because I had played a lot of League of Legends. And I'm like, people need to know the struggles of a gamer. And so I'm like, yo, this is a company, this is the struggles this company deals with, which is the stereotype of gamers. If the stereotype of gamers is this poor perception where we're losers, we're socially awkward, it's not a real job field to pursue in the future, then the gaming field will die. And I think this is ridiculous because I personally love the gaming community. It has helped me in so many ways. It helped me socially as someone who didn't have access to the outside world when I was growing up because I was super sheltered. And yes, I'm old flaming. I'm showing my age. Jesus fucking Christ, don't call me out. So one of the examples of why I know it is a struggle being a gamer is Doublelift. In Doublelift's lifetime, he was kicked out of his parents' home because he wanted to be a professional gamer. And his parents literally disowned him because of this decision. However, he was able to thrive as a video game creator, and look at where he is now. So, stuff like that. And because I did that, my husband noticed me. He was like, damn, this girl is not only cute, she also likes and plays this video game that I play. So that's what attracted to him to me in the first place. Meanwhile, back to Chan. Chan is trying to hit up every single cute guy in her class. And I'm like, what's your number? You're cute. Most guys were giving it to me. I'm like, what you doing? Let's hang out. Worst case scenario, I get a really cool friend, which is dope as hell. And if they have a really cool girlfriend, I also make a friend. I make a friend with them, they're attractive. I make a friend with their girlfriend, who probably is attractive and really cool because I like their partner who is really cool. And then let me tell you a secret, guys. Make friends with everyone. You know why? Because cute guys and cute girls have cute friends. That's it. That's the secret. So, Chan was just trying to make friends and have amazing experiences with cute people. And I did. So that's what happened. I made friends with these guys, and these guys in my class were friends with my husband, who was really cute. So because I was open to the opportunity of meeting anyone and making friends and flirting with anyone, I was at a bar and I turn around and I'm trying to talk to anyone. I turn around, the first person is my husband, stranger at the time, and I go, hey, what's up? What's cackalacken? And he's like, yo, you're in my class. Now, I am an Asian in Southeastern America. For those of you that don't know, there's not a lot of us out here. So like in my college, I would say a good statistic, being generous, there's like 10% Asians in my college. Lots of white people, lots of black people. And growing up in that culture, like in high school, I was one of 7 Asians being generous. And I was friends with 2 of them, and we would literally switch seats in class. And our teacher wouldn't realize that we switched seats. I don't even know if students realized it. I'm sure some students, because they know us. So this white ass dude is like, you're in my class. I'm like, no, I'm not. He's like, yes, you are. You presented on League of Legends. And I go, motherfucker. This white person can tell the difference between us. That's wild. He's paying attention. That is crazy. So, I was getting buzzed, and I was just there to have a good time. I wasn't trying to hit up a dude or hook up with a dude. So I'm just like, all right, that's chill. If I see you in class and I remember this moment, I'll say hey to you. So, next time I see him in class, I say hey to him. We make that connection. So now, every time he sees me in class, he can walk up to me. So next time, after I said hey to him, I'm like, hey. And he walks up to me and he asks for my number, and the rest is history. That's it. No one pressured anyone, and no one knew that it was going to be serious. We were both just 2 people trying to have a good time. And whenever people ask me for advice, that's what I say. Just make friends and just have a good time. And the right person, it will just flow. Seriously. Just so naturally. So, to answer the question at large, does it have any effect on my relationship before and after? So, we started dating, um, and it was not serious. It was like literally how he asked me out. Like, we were just going on dates. I was planning on going on dates with other dudes until date freaking 3. He's like, so we're dating, right? And I'm like, wait, let me. What do you mean we're dating? What? Did you think we were dating this entire time? What the fuck? um, so that's how he asked me out. And he was a super senior. And I'm like, you're literally about to move, probably. Why do you want to date someone right now? And he's like, I don't know, we're having fun. And I was like, okay, sure, we'll date. I'm really focused on my studies, so like, I probably don't even have time to date someone else. So we started dating. He moved across the country, and I was like, okay, so we're breaking up, right? He's like, no, why would we break up? You're having fun, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm having fun, but like, you're moving across the country. And he says, well, if you want to break up, why don't we just try it? And if you want to break up, you can break up with me once I move. And I'm like, okay, fine, we'll try this thing. Like, I knew I could break up with him whenever. And so we weren't serious really at all, but it ended up working out. We FaceTimed all the time. We just had so much to talk about, and we put in our all the love we had to give, we gave to each other. So he would buy me tickets to go see him all the way across the country, and he would buy tickets to go see me, and vice versa. I would also buy tickets and sometimes buy him tickets, just depending. I was a college student, so I couldn't buy much, but yeah. And slowly it became more and more serious. Then, after a year and a half of dating, I decided, all right, let's try this. I decided to move out with him, and I lived with him. I was just doing the regular 9 to 5, and it was great until I had, unfortunately, coworkers that were putting me in psychological warfare, and I didn't know how to deal with it. So I ended up leaving 2 jobs that I had, and I decided that I wanted to pursue a job that maybe I don't have to deal with so many people. I got a software engineering certificate, and at the end of it, I don't know, I was just scrolling on social media, and I would always scroll through these girls, and I'm like, oh my god, they get paid to cosplay. That is so crazy. And he would tell me, he would be like, you know, you could too. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, I think you could. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, but I need a job. He's like, no. Currently, I make good enough money to cover our expenses. If you want to try it, you should try it. I go, okay. He was literally expecting me to get a couple $100 and that cover our groceries and be good. In 3 months, I started making $10,000 a month because I got obsessed with it. So I started OF after I was in a serious relationship with someone who was very dedicated to me. So my experience is very different. Thank you, Teal. But throughout the entire process, I was very communicative with my partner in every step of the way. I asked him, if I did this, would you be okay? And his response to me was, yes, in 3 months starting from scratch. 0 followers, 0 everything. What was I saying? Oh, throughout the process, I was asking him, is he okay with this? And his response to me was, your body isn't my body. Like, it's your body. If you feel comfortable with it, then do it. So that's why I give him my body. And I give him my love, because he loves me for exactly who I am. And I love sharing that, not because I'm like, look how happy I am. Look at the relationship I have. Meh. I think it's just such a good thing to share, because sometimes we don't understand what a healthy relationship looks like. I love my parents, and they're great to each other, but they definitely have some really toxic traits that I would not have learned from following exactly in their footsteps. I'm very thankful for being exposed to the different healthy relationships and being exposed to my husband being such a good partner to me. So I hope in sharing my experience, you guys can choose better partners for yourself and end up with people who feel the same way, that want to support you equally and just give you the most self-esteem and support they ever could. It happens, Shiny. I used to be that person. Have you in the content... Blah. Have you and the husband ever done content with others? Or are you closed? We are closed currently, other than women. So, yeah. Let's see. Thanks for the hydration, Jet. Cheers. What are your pet peeves when it comes to dating? When one date goes well and a guy or girl thinks you guys are gonna be married. Like, that's it. That is my biggest pet peeve. Like, you don't fucking know me. Your standards are so low. Most of the people like this are good people. Let's make this straight. All the guys that I've dated that are like this are genuinely good guys, but they have not figured themselves out. And when you have such a low standard that you're willing to marry me after one fucking date, that is definitely the person you should worry about cheating on you, because their standards are so low. What's gonna happen? They're gonna be in a business meeting, and one time they have to get dinner with their coworker. What if that date goes well? Are they gonna fall in love with their coworker because one fucking date went well? Fuck that shit. Have standards. Guys are so starved of any affection that positive interaction sends them to hyperdrive. Yes and no. So I would say two of the guys that come in mind for this, I don't think they are. They are very good looking guys. They are guys with amazing careers that pay them well. I just think they get overly excited. That's it. So, yeah. All right, we have another question from the Twitter. What got you into content creation on OF? Was it out of necessity, desire, curiosity, a combination of the three, or some other reason? I want to burp, sorry. Burp. Do it. No. Okay. Okay. I guess I don't want to burp. What got me into creating content on OF was I never ever saw a problem with nudity. My father will probably agree with me because we are very similar in that we think very logically. There's not really a problem with nudity. People just sexualize nudity, you know? Especially when you're a woman. I don't know, people over sexualize you. And this is not a jab at men, to be clear. A lot of women over sexualized me in my life. Not that they wanted to maybe sleep with me, that they would admit, but they would see me as competition, as sexual competition, you know? So that's just a society thing I was dealing with. Whereas personally, I didn't think it was a big deal. A great example is one of my roommates gifted me a like crochet top that was see-through. This was during college. I'm like, everyone's like fucking slutty in college, and we know what bodies look like because of how horny all of us are, right? So most of us have gotten laid, especially the people I'm hanging out with, right? So I wore this crochet see-through top to the pool, and I hung out with guys, and my guy friends would not stop talking about it. They're like, damn, I can see everything. Damn, Chan really bringing out everything. And I'm like, I made a mistake. I'm so sorry. Like, I just thought this was a regular swimsuit. I thought we all knew what titties look like and what nipples look like, but apparently not. So, I don't know. And I was always involved in art. So, like, I was drawing nude figures all the time. I was around artists that was comfortable with nudity, and we saw it as art. One of my fucking projects was a back shot of me being naked in a tub. So I really saw it as art, and I was like the most prude person ever. Like I said, I really didn't want to be touched by anyone. That's just who I am. So I wanted to be a cosplayer, and I did notice a lot of the top cosplayers making a lot of money seemed to have an OF, seemed to be doing nudity. So I was like, fuck it, why not? If I wasn't doing OF, then I would be modeling for nude artists, honestly. So I'm like, might as well get paid for it. Also, I was starting to get into modeling, and modeling is very predatory. A lot of modeling shoots that do really well and pay really well are quite sexual. So I'm like, if I got into modeling, I would already be doing this anyways. At least I don't have to worry about some designer dude assaulting me. This feels a lot safer. So that's it. Uh, Boops. Whew. I've been talking a lot. How's everyone doing? Let me take a hydration break. Thank you, Mad Max. Hmm. Let's see. I love My Hero Academia. Okay. Ah, Shiny, thanks for coming in and sticking around as long as you can. Please sleep well. Pet Shrimp, you mentioned you had a software engineering certificate. Is that a field you would consider in the future? Absolutely. I love logic so much. I love organizing thoughts. Um, I really, really liked software engineering. I just unfortunately rushed life, and I do not recommend this for anyone. But I signed up for a program for 3 months that was full stack engineering, and literally for 11 hours, 1 hour break for lunch, we would learn how to code front to back for 3 months, 6 days a week. So I overloaded my brain because people might think I'm smart, and I think I am smart to a certain degree, but I am not that fucking bright. Okay, I even needed tutoring on top of that. So I did it basically 24/7 for 3 months. So I got really burnt out, and I probably lost a lot of knowledge that I wish I didn't. So I'd have to refresh myself. So it'd be a little bit of a difficult start to get back into. But yes, it is my backup plan should all else fail and I can't be a creator anymore for whatever reason. I will probably go back to being a software engineer. Okay. Um one of the main questions I get is, do OF creators have a management team messaging for them? Do OF creators have management teams messaging for them? Okay. Yes, some creators do. Not all creators. A lot of big creators do have management teams answering for them. Not all big creators have management teams messaging for them. To be clear, I will never ever tell you names. I will admit I sometimes hire people to message for me. I probably will never ever have a management team message for me. I have 2 employees that work for me. They are Ryu and Waifu Next Door, who are also creators, who know me very personally. So most of the time, and it depends on the ebb and flow of things. If I get super stumped, I need to focus on content creating, I get them to message for me. A lot of my messages are just ordering things, and if they have any very particular personal questions and they don't know the answer to, they're not going to give you some dry ass response. They're going to ping me and I'm going to answer it. So most of the time, it is me. Right now, it is me. I am not having that much action because I am just getting back into content creating. So right now, sometimes I only message people twice a week, but it is legitimately me answering your questions. And if it's not me, it is a person I truly trust, that truly knows me, that is answering your questions exactly as I would answer them. This is not because I don't give a fuck about my fans and I am trying to con anyone, and I don't think a lot of creators think this way. What happens is, think about if you're a CEO of a company. You're an engineering CEO of a company. You created this product, and now you have to answer to thousands of fans trying to message you about your product. And 5% of those fans are going to tell you how shit your product is, how much better another product is. And did you even, all these hateful comments. And it's going to mentally tax on you. And then the type of content I create, or maybe they know you're the CEO, right? And you're super successful. Now you have fans that are trying to hit on you and get with you, and it's gonna weigh on you. Truly think about and empathize with me for a second, right? You're gonna wanna cuss them out. You're gonna wanna be like, no, motherfucker, listen here. They're gonna be like, you're too fat. You're too skinny. You need a nose job. Shit like that. And you're gonna wanna say, go fuck yourself. Your mom is ugly. I hope you die in a well. And you can't say that. That's not what you say to people. Because they don't actually mean bad. A lot of people just don't have that intimacy ever in their life. And they think because you opened up to them via your body, they can say whatever they want to you. And they probably say the same shit to their family. They probably say the same shit to themselves. This is how they talk to you. But mentally, you cannot always think of that all the time after hearing it over and over and over. So you go, sometimes I can go, haha, babe, thanks for the suggestion, but I'm very happy with my body, and blah, 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 blah. Things like that. Or you hire someone that can be like, LOL, teehee, and you get that money at the end of the day. You secure that bag everyone's happy. Because you know what happens? A lot of times, they are your biggest supporters. They're gonna say the nastiest things because they want to have the most intimate relationship with you. Those kind of guys will start messaging you too and want to have that like sexy relationship, right? And I can't go, oh yeah, babe, I want that. As after hearing that, I'm gonna be like, I will chop off your fucking banana if you talk to me like that. No. How do you get the most out of those people and really wring their socks? You go, oh yeah, babe. You know? So, that's Chan being real with you guys. Flaming, I promise you, I am being very real with you. Not all girls hire people. But if she is a large creator with hundreds, thousands, millions of fans in total, yeah, she probably hires someone. But there's nothing wrong with that. Like, when you're chatting with an OF creator, you want this sexual fantasy, right? So who cares? Just imagine it's the creator. Even if it was the creator, it's not real. You just want a good time. Who cares? Just like me. I don't care if a guy went back when I was dating. I don't care if a guy is a fuckboy. I don't care if we're gonna end up together or not gonna end up together. Are you a good time? Great. Awesome. Cool. I'm gonna put this in the memory book, and that's all that matters. I'm gonna get my wank. I'm gonna get the out and be done with it. Bye, Wolverine. Thanks for popping in. What else we got? How does it affect my mental health? I have been a creator for 4 years, okay? At the beginning, it affected me a lot. And I think it's important to note that as you tackle hard situations, it does get easier. So, yes, I have hate comments, just as I did at the beginning. And at the beginning, I wouldn't let it simmer, I wouldn't let it get to me. I still sometimes have this, but I am a lot better at shutting it off now because I've dealt with it for 4 years now. Nothing you would say to me in a hateful manner is anything new, anything I haven't dealt with, anything I can't go to sleep and. Clover! Thank you for the raid! What a sweetie Bo Beatty, guys. Clover is also a content creator. Please go check out her page. She has always been so sweet to me and so supportive of my content. Thank you so much, Jordan. Thank you, Clover. Ah. Clover is also a gamer girl like me, and she is an OF creator. So thank you so much. If you're coming from Clover's Twitch channel, hi, I am Chanko Cat. I am a little sexy creator just like Clover. So if you like Clover, you might like me. I'm nerdy as well. We talk about life, video games, what it's like to be an OF creator, relationships, and things like that at this channel. So I hope you stick around. And if not, thanks for popping in and showing Clover some support. It's an amazing, she is such an amazing creator to support. And if you guys don't know Clover, please take the time to just, you know, that username on Twitter, Instagram. I'm pretty sure she has everything. So just like that, Clover Page. So, Shiny, I thought you were supposed to be going to sleep. What the heck? Having to be desensitized to hate content comments sound awful and probably not good for your mental health. I understand why you're saying that, but I don't think that's true. I think it's important to note this is reality and the obstacle you face as a creator. Every creator, no matter what content you create, you're gonna get hate. If you're an artist, if you're a athlete, if you put yourself out there, there are gonna be people that hate your content just because they're hateful people. And that's it. Maybe there is sometimes your content deserves hate. And so you do want to keep an open ear and make sure that you're trying to create the best content and accept criticism where criticism is needed, but filter out the criticism that is just blatant hate, you know? So I think it's good to note and understand your mental health capacity. For me, my mental health capacity could not withstand the passive aggressiveness of being an office worker and having my coworkers just set up psychological warfare on me passive aggressively. Like, I'm just like, tell me your problem so we can fix it. At least with social media, I can solve the problem most of the time. At least with social media, people have to be direct. People can't really be passive aggressive, or it doesn't really land, you know? Or whatever. At least their comment makes me more money. Hate makes me more money on social media. Hating me at my job not only suffocates me in my potential learning path and knowledge opportunity at work, but also suffocates me in doing a good job for the company and potentially affects my mental well-being and job security. You know, what are you saying to other people in the company? Are they believing you? Things like that. I love this question. Sherlock asks, does the content... Oh, thanks, Jade. Oh, we have a hydrate. Cheers, Clover. All right, this goes out to you, Jade. Ada. Okay. Sherlock asks, does the type of content you make attract the kind of attention you desire? To be honest, yes and no. I have made amazing friends thanks to the content and social media that I have. The most supportive, the most optimistic girls ever. Thank you, Atmosphere. And I would not have had it any other way. And so I'm so grateful that I've created the content I create and grown the social media presence that I've grown. Does it always attract the content or the attention I desire? I would say no, because I am trying to be a sexual person. I'm trying to attract people that would be sexually attracted to me so that I can sell the content that I have. I'm super grateful for the people that I've attracted because of that. Because I've honestly attracted really great fans as well. Like, I am so thankful for people like Shino, Zeffy, Shoebagel, Shifty Savage, like Shiny. All of these different fans are truly wonderful people. And again, another thing that I would not have changed. But am I a sexual person overall? No. So, in the long term and most of the time, Jet 2, sorry, Jet, I didn't think you were here. Jet's an OG as well. Gold member's an OG, we haven't seen him in a while. So, if I were to make a social media channel that attracted the people I wanted to attract, it would be very nerdy focused content. Like, if I'm not dressed up to make content like this, I'm in a super baggy t-shirt most of the time. I'm wearing no makeup. I'm one of the dudes. And I'm like, yeah, look at this Valheim build that I did. Did you know in Valheim you can beat the like abomination tree guy if you build a bonfire and then you just run around it and then he like runs around that bonfire and he's weak to fire and he can't touch you? That's me. That would be the kind of people I would want to attract. Generally in my life, to actually have as people, cheese strats, yes. Gamers, animes, which I still do. And I still attract those people with my content. But to create a like Discord community where I'm excited to get on and things like that, that's what I would do. LARPers, people who are into like archery and dancing, stuff like that. All right, now we're judging. Okay, man. And it will happen. I have created a social media that I'm gonna start all from scratch and just do truly the content I want to create. Now, honestly, my content now is starting to still shift to that, even with my sexy content. I am trying to only create content that I am truly going to be proud of, and that is going to attract people that like that kind of content. So, yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out myself. Guys, for the longest time, I have created this social media page and my social media presence to attract as many customers and people as possible. So I've said things and things that aren't true, but tried to get like a rile out of people and try to attract a customer base. But I am so grateful that thanks to those tactics, I have enough of a income that I don't have to rely on those kind of tactics, and I can truly be myself and show you guys what a real healthy mentally healthy person is like on social media. Shino, what the fuck? Thank you so much. Shino. I always shout Shino out, but Shino is such an OG supporter and just does crazy things like this. Like, Shino is one of the nicest people any of you guys could ever get to know. Thank you so much, Shino. Thank you for all the years of support. Thank you for all the gifts you've given. Thank you for the tip. I'm gonna give away this PC and it's gonna be so lit at the end of this month. Thanks to supporters like Shino and all of you guys. Thank you. I met Shino last year at MagFest, and he is just as sweet in person as he is online. I wish you all the best, Shino. I know I've said this all the time. I hope you spoil yourself. I hope your friends spoil you. Thank you so much. I will never get used to your support, Shino. Like, you deserve the best. I don't know what I plan. I am not making any plans except TwitchCon because I don't know what my health is gonna be like. So until I find out, I don't know. We'll see. MagFest was a ton of fun, and I would like to go again if time and money permits and health permits. Because man, the MagFesters drink a lot. So, but I would like to see you guys again. If anyone's going to TwitchCon, if anyone is going to TwitchCon, I will be there. Please let me know. I will try to meet up with as many fans as possible just because I think it's really cool. I got a picture of Shino and Shifty and Red, but I need to find it. I have so many pictures. I meant to post it, but I am so bad at organizing my photos. So I can't wait to have a collection of photos of all my fans and community members because that just shows my growth as a creator, right? And that would just make me so happy. Clover, you're going to TwitchCon? Oh my god! Send them to me, Shifty! I will see you at TwitchCon, Clover. Okay. Alright, guys. I think... oh, fuck. I thought you were talking about TwitchCon. TwitchCon is September 21st. It will be in San Diego. So, let me know. Alright, guys. I'm still pretty sick, so my energy level is not that high. I think I'm gonna call it for today's stream. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the tips. Stay in touch. I'm gonna give away this PC and Oh my god, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you guys so much. I hope the best for everyone. You guys have made this birthday another unforgettable year. Oh, Pac-Man! Also, shout out to Pac-Man and Bearded Kai, other OGs. God, I don't want to forget. I always forget like a couple of people, even though I like shout out people. Thank you for the happy birthday, Kaloki. Okay. This is it. This is Chan signing off before her voice goes away for good. I can't thank you guys enough. There's Bearded Kai! I'm gonna cry. You guys have truly made... Jet is also an OG. You guys have truly made these 4 years such a magical experience for me. One of the questions was, you know, did life meet your expectations? It surpassed my fucking expectations. Just my room alone, alright? A lot of this was gifted by fans, was not something I could ever think in my life I would ever be able to afford. My parents did decent for themselves in a small rural town, but they were also very giving. They had to support their family back in Asia, so I lived a very, very modest lifestyle. I thought we were poor. We were more like middle class, but again, had people to support back in Asia. So I had very modest goals and dreams. So thank you guys so much for letting me achieve this lifestyle, which is why this year I want to focus on giving back to you guys because of how grateful I am, which is why I'm going to give away the PC at the end of the month. And if it goes well, shit, maybe we give away PCs every fucking month. I also need to make sure the legalities. Hydrate. Thanks, PogChamp. The legalities of a giveaway, because I've never really done it. I just want to fucking give away a PC. I don't know why it should be so hard. But unfortunately, people abuse the system. So, yeah. Please stay in touch. Love you guys. Hope you have an amazing weekend. And I'll see you next week. Bye, everyone. Oh shit, we forgot the ara ara. Why is everyone doing ara ara? We have other things. Alright. Ara ara. Bye.